After the Passover meal, night has fallen. Jesus leads his disciples outside the city walls to the Garden of Gethsemane, an olive grove on the Mount of Olives. The air is cool and silent under the ancient trees. Jesus is overwhelmed with sorrow and burdened by the weight of what he knows is coming. He asks Peter, James, and John to stay awake and pray with him. In agony, he moves a short distance away, falls to his knees, and pours out his heart to the Father. "Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done." His sweat falls like drops of blood to the ground as he wrestles in prayer, yet he yields, accepting the cup of suffering for our sake. While Jesus prays, the disciples struggle against exhaustion and grief. He returns to find them slumbering, their eyes heavy. "Why are you sleeping? Rise and pray that you may not enter into temptation," he gently chides. In the dark of night, Jesus stands alone in steadfast resolve. Suddenly, the quiet is shattered by the glow of torches and the clamor of an approaching crowd. Temple guards and armed men arrive, led by one of Jesus' own disciples, Judas Iscariot. With a prearranged signal, Judas approaches his rabbi and greets him with a kiss. This was meant to be a gesture of friendship, but tonight it is a mark of betrayal. Jesus does not flinch. "Judas, would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss?" He asks, sadness in his voice. In this moment, we see both Judas' treachery and Jesus' heartbreak. Chaos erupts. The disciples panic. One draws a sword and strikes the servant of the high priest, slicing his ear. But Jesus intervenes mercifully, healing the wounded man and telling his disciples to stop. He could call on legions of angels to fight for him, yet he refuses to resist arrest. This must happen. The mob seizes Jesus, his disciples, frightened and disoriented, scatter into the night. Prophecies are being fulfilled to the letter, and Jesus willingly surrenders to the authorities, trusting the Father's plan. In Gethsemane, Jesus chose obedience and surrender out of love for us. He knows what it feels like to dread suffering, yet he says, "Your will be done." When we face our own trials or feel betrayed by others, we can remember Jesus in the garden. He embraced the Father's will to accomplish our salvation. Will we trust God's will in our lives? In the darkest hour, Jesus still calls God Father and submits to his plan. Let's find hope in his example. Our darkest nights can become pathways to God's purposes.